I got 3 appointments today, 2 for my cybersecurity company. One was with the county government out in Colorado. Said that they have a lot of compliances, including ADA, that they need to take care of. The other one was for a dentist office that has 44 locations, over 70 users. That's for North Carolina. We're meeting with him in a couple of weeks. He was just interested in how we can help out with cybersecurity and compliance as well. And then I got one for my other North Carolina client on MSP services. That was with a media company. She had just under 20 workstations, and she actually needed help fixing up a server, and then she had some hardware she needed to purchase, including an all-Mac environment, which my company specializes in, and we're meeting with her next week, so all should be pretty good.
All right, I got an appointment today for my client up in Manhattan, New York. It's with a pretty good size architectural firm, about 100 users, one location, not sure on servers. It was kind of a quick call. I spoke to the IT director, mentioned they're using an MSP for all things infrastructure, handling their servers, as well as they kind of handle anything and everything when he's out of office, on vacation, or just away from office. So he's open to comparison. We're going to meet with him over Teams to see, if we can come in at a better price to beat out his current MSP.
I got one today from my client in Ohio. I spoke with a plant manager at a manufacturing facility. Kind of informed me, roof's 25 years old. It's been years since anyone came out. He was aware that they are planning on having some upcoming projects, so we're going out later this week.
Got 2 appointments today. The first one was with my client out in Birmingham. They are going to be meeting with a realty company out there. Kind of just want to know what our capabilities are. They're working with somebody, what kind of an apples to apples comparison. So should be a pretty good meeting out there. The second appointment I got was for my client in Orlando. They're going to be meeting with an insurance company. They also want to know kind of what our capabilities are. They're working with somebody, getting an apples to apples comparison as well. But both should be really good meetings.
I got an appointment today for my client out in Iowa. It's actually with one of the local universities out there with the IT director. They're starting to look more into outsourcing for certain things in the IT space, and one thing they were really looking for was to consolidate a bunch of programs that they have all under one. They have about 400 users and about 60 to 80 virtual servers, so it should be a pretty good one.
Got one from my Nashville client today. It was a government facility. Spoke with the IT director over there. Said that he's always open to learning about other things that are out there. Maybe wanted us to give him a quote. They have 93 users and 80 servers. We're going to go out there. Or actually, sorry, it's a discovery call next week.
I got one today from my client in Arizona. I followed up on an appointment. Turns out a new property manager just took over the apartment complex. It was a bad transition, a lot of issues still going on. She wants us to come back out. Could get the ball rolling on a $40,000 proposal, so we're going back out there.
I got an appointment for my Janitorial client in Philadelphia. It's with a nonprofit that's about 63,000 square feet, and they currently have in-house cleaners, but they're looking to outsource, so we're going to go out and see what we can do for them next week.
We got 12 with Gabe. Sheesh. 12 spots. Holy smokes. We've got some strong mornings going lately. Yeah, it's good. Who wants to start us off? Who's got a good one to talk about?
Yeah, I had a pretty good one with my client in Louisville. I spoke with this church they just acquired, so it's a brand new building. It's around 70,000 square feet. The guy has a pretty big background in construction, so he told me he wanted exactly what he wanted quotes for. So we're going out there next Wednesday at 1 o'clock to do that.
RaShaun? I got number 8 for high-low today. Reached out to a pretty big manufacturing facility. Spoke to their facilities manager, and he was open to having a swing by to do a walkthrough, give him some quotes on some project work and other stuff. Their facility is roughly 1.7 million square feet, with another one that we possibly will look at, which is also another 550,000 square feet. So should be a really cool.
Gabe. I got one for ACES this morning. It's actually with a college. They have about 400 users and about 60 to 80 servers. He wasn't really sure exactly what they'd be looking for, but he knows that there's a few things particularly that he wants. It was the IT director, and he was just saying a bunch of stuff that was going over my head. But scheduled it for next Monday. It should be a pretty solid one.
I got 2, one for my MSP North Carolina client. It was a lead weight for a media company. She said just under 20 workstations. They have a MSP, but it's a one-man team, and they need to replace a server. They want to upgrade their hardware, and been having trouble doing that in a cost-effective way, which my company out there can do really well. We're meeting with them in a couple weeks, should go pretty smooth. And then I just got one for my Colorado cybersecurity company. Spoke to a certain county out there, and I asked her, you know, what kind of compliances she's trying to work on right now. She laughed at it and she said we have a ton, including ADA. We're meeting with her on the 30th just because of how filled up the calendar is, and pretty pumped for that one actually.
Did you want to go?
Yeah, sure. Spoke with the plant manager. Built this record over the weekend. He oversees 65,000 square foot. They have a warehouse and office. And he kind of just told me, he's like, yeah, roof's 25 years old. Right now, he's like, I don't plan on doing anything just yet, but we are going to have some upcoming projects. Wants us to come out, kind of introduce ourselves, give them a free inspection while we're out there. And yeah, should be a good relationship.
You got a cool one for Jonesboro Roofing with a fire department over in Missouri. The roof is leaking. They want to seal on the roof caps. They said we'll be out there next month.
Anybody else? Yeah?
I also got a second time. I followed up on a proposal we had out. Brand new entire property management company just took it over. She kind of told me, she's like, yeah, we still have some issues going on, but she's like, it was a terrible transition. So she's like, could you guys come out? I could really use like a photo report about what you guys all found, as well as, you know, we need this stuff taken care of. So could have a closed deal very shortly.
It's a good segue into proposals, closed deals. Yeah, RaShaun?
Yeah, Highland got out to, one of them was for project work for some high dusting for $7,500, and then the appointment that he went on yesterday that he said was really good, he got out a proposal to them for $11,000 to $12,000 MRR.
Nice.
R&K submitted one yesterday. There are two parts, and the total proposal is like 240,000 something.
Nice job. Nice job. Anybody else before we go to new biz?
Yeah, Petronella has, like, they went back. North Carolina cybersecurity company had some issues writing out proposals. They figured how to write out proposals now and have 5 out now in the past 3 days or something like that for about 1.2 million.
In shop, was that million, did you say?
Million. Oh, and New Jersey, 1.2 million. And then New Jersey client closed the deal for 2,500.
So I just got an appointment for one of my roofing guys. It's with a big church. Called the director of ops last week. He was out of the office. He wanted me to give him a call back this week to get a time on the schedule. I called him back today. They got a big roof. It's like 130, 140,000 square feet we're going to be looking at next week. Mixture of different issues going on. So I sent it over to my guys and they like it, so it should be a pretty good one.
Got one for my commercial cleaner down in Nashville. I reached out to a warehouse manager for a distribution center. Said that they were open to having a swing by and giving them a quote on some project cleaning and some other cleaning services that we have to offer. Should be a really good one. Their facility is about 1.7 million square feet. Really excited to see where this one goes.
I made an appointment for my Jonesboro client today. Is with a fire department out there. I called about a different location. He said, can we stop by the fire department? They have a metal roof. It's about 9,000 square feet. They think they have leaking, specifically coming from the bad sealing job that happened on the roof caps. So we're going to get out there, shoot them a quote on that, and hopefully finish that up for them pretty quick here.
Got one for my commercial cleaner here in St. Louis. I reached out to a regional director of operations. She mentioned to me that they were actually getting ready to move locations. She wanted us to swing by the new location, check out the building, kind of see what the footprint would look like once it's all done, and give them a quote. Really excited to see where this one goes. Got that one scheduled for a couple weeks out since they got some moving pieces going around.
I got an appointment today for my client in Dallas. I spoke with the operations manager of a medical facility out there. It's around 270,000 square feet. He gave me the mobile number actually to the maintenance guy. So I gave him a call. Said they have a couple leaks and other issues and some spots kind of are ready for a re-roof in certain sections. So I got an appointment set for us to go out there next Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We'll do a full walkthrough of the roof, shoot them over a report and a quote, and hopefully we can close this one.
Got one for my roofer down in Springfield. I reached out to a plate manager. He ended up directing me to his maintenance guy. Said that they were actually accepting bids right now for some re-roof and some other roofing projects they had going on. Got that one set up for next Thursday at 11 a.m. Facility is around 150,000 square feet. Really excited to see where this one goes.
I got an appointment this morning for my client in Louisville. I spoke with the maintenance director at a church. He said they just kind of moved in to the church a couple months back. He's worked on construction management before, so he just gave me a rundown of basically exactly everything they needed done. So they have a couple sections of EPDM and a couple sections of TPO roofing materials up there that need to be replaced. So we're going to go out there and give them a quote for that next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. So we'll go out there, do that, and get it closed pretty fast.
So I booked 2 new appointments for R&K yesterday morning, one of which just took place this afternoon at an auto repair shop, looking to replace an carport roof that they're anticipating will get more damage during the next storm, and the other is a residential property in DeLand, and the real estate agent doesn't know how old the roof is, but it is an opportunity for the future buyer to know what to expect and get our foot in the door.